is really, Tri-State New England as a whole is really trying to build up its Smash scene, you know, be able to compete with like California and all those places with really great Smash scenes, and we're really building something good here.
I taught him that. I taught him that.
Just with, you know, with Matt.Zeb building up the scene around Boston and the scene in New England, and obviously this turnout's proven that Tri-State itself can pull in some great numbers.
Definitely. I mean, we see it often with Zenith and with Apex, with the marquees, but for locals, let's see what PC can do, however, because he's going against DizzKidBoogie, who I believe is an Ice Climbers main. And, of course, this guy knows he's got plenty of that shootout experience in the past. So we see him already approaching with shines. He's trying to keep him separated already. And it's a movement, empty jumps. He's doing fantastic already. What do you think about this matchup?
Definitely. I think it's a bit hard for Ice Climbers. I find the spacies are just hard, mainly just because of the shine. It's really easy for Nan to get it separated in just a couple back airs and you're down to Sopo. So it's hard, but if the Ice Climbers player plays it smart, uses their movement to a great degree, then they can definitely pull off something. It's not that bad for them.
Well, how do you feel about them on this set, on this stage, pardon me?
Stage? I am an Ice Climbers main recently, and I do like this stage. It's a lot of room to run around. I feel like Ices can use their neutral B, the ice block, to sort of keep Fox out. But it's also good for Fox because, of course, the lasers, and he can just shine pressure them all around.
And not just that, but the movement on here is so elusive, and Ice Climbers do have their issues getting to the top platform safely.
Definitely. And, I mean, just issues recovering, like, it's great that they have the whole wide space so they don't die as easily because they are not the heaviest character. But at the same time, it can be easy for a character, especially like Fox, to edge guard them and keep them off. So it can be a tight battle, you can spend a while just getting back to the stage, much less, you know.
Oh boy.
There we go, the wobbles.
PC smiling.
And there we go. DizzKid, he's definitely down in stocks right now, so this was something he needed to get back into the game.
Honestly, I don't feel like that mattered too much. PC was at a pretty decent percent. He was going to get the KO eventually.
That's
if
true.
If he can get another one. But right now, PC has a read that DizzKidBoogie is kind of scared right now.
Yeah.
He's expecting a lot of rolls, and PC has gotten 2 of those conversions. First one up to the last stock, and a shine this stock. He's expecting these rolls, and he's doing pretty well converting off of them.
Definitely. And I think the wobble, not just percent and, you know, the fact that he got off the KO, I think just a momentum thing for Diz. Because being down 2 stocks, that's never a good thing for your mentality. It can be hard to kip in. So he now knows that he can get in, he can put pressure on PC Chris, and he can possibly take this game off if he puts in enough work. Oh, but that up smash. Dreamland's got a high ceiling, but Fox's up smash is one of the best in the game, so it's going to kill at that percent especially.
And there was no DI on there anyway, so
True.
He actually did him a favor. And again, we see a lot of DizzKidBoogie running into some of the PC's attacks that are thrown preemptively.
Definitely.
And DizzKidBoogie is looking for PC to commit to something risky, and PC doesn't have to do that. PC has a healthy lead.
Yeah.
We see him wave dashing backwards, expecting like to air dodge on, and PC isn't giving him any of that after he gets a fan on.
Yeah. And he's also, I think DizzKidBoogie is definitely looking for that grab because now he's down 2 stocks. But, oh, and he gets it. Oh, but it's dropped. PC getting out of that. Oh. All right. Nice stock take.
Safe option, of course. Anything you do to keep them separated, but good tech.
Yeah.
Everyone expects to tech towards center stage, of course. It's the safest option. Everyone knows about the stage position. Center stage is usually where you want to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to mix it up and go to the ledge. It's dangerous, but sometimes the easy road is up air from the ledge.
That's going to be the game.
That was a safe one.
Taking that pretty dominantly. I mean, DizzKid definitely put up a good fight, but PC kind of had that most of the game at least. I think a lot of people were kind of wondering how PC Chris was going to do today, just because we haven't really seen him play Melee in a while. But I think he's definitely proven that he can put in the work, considering Ice Climbers is a relatively weird matchup if you haven't played it, especially in a while. So I'm interested to see if he can keep it up for game 2 in the rest of the set.
We shall see. I think the bans have already taken place. PC doesn't look shaken at all. I can't see too much DizzKidBoogie, but...
Yeah. I know he's pretty much the premier Ice Climbers in Tri-State, though that may just be because we don't have that many Ice Climbers around here.
Yeah, I mean, we used to have Nintendo, but he's now an MDBA. Has to go to Battlefield for Stage 2. Slightly smaller stage, so he's not going to worry about PC running around as much, but the capability is still there.
Yeah. I agree with this pick, just to kind of course, Smashers love Battlefield just because it's seen as the most neutral stage, even more than Final Destination. And I think if DizzKid can take advantage of the better platform movement that Battlefield can provide, then he can pull something together here.
But also, I mean, you know, I feel like PC probably banned FD. Something where Ice Climbers do have that fantastic ground game.
Yeah.
Like that's where they get a majority of their mileage. Their air-to-air game, their anti-air game is not quite as good as a lot of other characters. They don't have that tool set as in comparison to characters like Captain Falcon.
Definitely.
But they're a lot like Doc in some sense, where they get a lot of stuff off their jab, grab mix-ups, and of course their down smashes. The only difference is a grab with this rule set with Wobbling Legal. If the plate is set properly, you're eating well. But right now we're getting an up smash from PC, and DizzKidBoogie's eating that.
Definitely. He's once again getting off to a 2-stock lead. Just putting a lot of pressure on with those shines. And those dares into shine, basically. And Nana's gone, 11%.
You know, and that's also one part of this matchup that a lot of people forget about. That's an empty jump from PC predicting the air dodge. Everyone forgets that Ice Climbers are 2 characters. There's Popo and Nana, sub-percents, but also you limit them so much with Nana gone, and Popo has to do so much to try and save her that it adds that extra element. Like, how do I... Ooh, barely missed face by pixels there with that F-smash. But you really have to be concerned if you're an Ice Climbers main, if Nana is in trouble. You have to do something, and a lot of times you put yourself in a bad predicament in order to save her. It's part of the mind games of this matchup.
Honestly, I do feel like people forget sometimes. For pretty much any character, one of your first goals when playing in Ice Climbers is going to be getting rid of Nana, because everyone knows that Sopo is not nearly as good because you lose the wobbles, you lose a lot of the grab game, you lose your desyncs. But he gets the kill. You lose a lot of your desync game, a lot of the tools that you have. So I think it is important, and that's why it can be hard for Ice Climbers against Spaceys, just because, as I said, the shine.
Speaking of which, we had a beautiful running shine grab from PC, but continue.
But yeah, just the shine separates so easily, and it just immediately, with just one down B, puts the Ice Climbers at a disadvantageous situation. And it's hard for just Popo trying to catch up with Nana getting in on Fox when he's doing something like that, where he's just continuously bearing Nana.
I feel like DizzKidBoogie neutral game on the whole is lacking. He's doing a lot of risky things. I mean, I'm not sure if it's just because it's playing against PC. He's behind. He's committing to a lot of stuff that isn't safe. So
yeah, he just wasn't really able to pull together. PC takes that quite nicely, 2-0.